about. We should be loving each other and praying together in unity. I can remember when I used to be so down and sad. And when the Father touched me, then I knew everything would come around. I'm blessed coming in, praise going out. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm more than a conqueror from the Lion of Judah. In God I will prevail. I'm blessed coming in and praise going out. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm more than a conqueror from the Lion of Judah. In God I will prevail. Oh, just let love live within your heart and let it bring you happiness. Then you will see that my God is real. My God is real. Oh, yeah.
My God is real.
Just let him live within your soul and let his love take control. Then you will see that my God is real. Oh yes. Hey, my God is my God, your God is my God. So what's the fuss about? We should be loving each other and praying together in harmony. My God is my God, your God is my God. So what's the fuss about? We should be loving each other and
You
praying
are
together.
listening to Lagoon Radio.
A beautiful afternoon to you once again. It's 1 minute gone past 2 p.m. West African time, and it's still the ninth day in the month of the sixth day. The sixth day in the month of September 2021. Trust you're having a very beautiful day ahead. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Lagoonradio.Ng, on Twitter and on Instagram at Lagoonradio.Ng. It's still Lagoon Radio once again, and you are listening to us from the very heart of Lagos Marina, proudly sponsored and powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. It's that beautiful time out where we engage you in all of the social media and entertainment gist that has been going on through the course of the weekend, the latest happenings of today. So it's the afternoon drive show here in Lagoon Radio, where we're updating you, informing and educating you. Yes, of course. I'll not be needing talking alone. I have with me in the studio, I have with me Boss. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
You seem very cold. Anything? The weather, right?
Yes, very
I
cold.
see. And by our side is Timileyin. Hello, Timileyin. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, Lagos.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, all over the world.
They are listening to you too. How is the weather like for you?
It's cold, but yeah, we're trying.
It is well.
Man.
And beside her is also Shabi Olegbadola Taiwo, aka the Deshav of Lele.
Of Lagos.
How you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you.
How
Just
is
that
the
I'm
Monday
cold.
like?
Yeah, the weather is cold. Oh,
Pele.
it's a good one actually.
That's beautiful. Yes, and beside me is my able producer for today, Favor. How you doing?
I'm very fine. I'm fantastic. I feel blessed. Happy New Week.
It's the vibe. It's the vibe. Yeah, she's supposed to be in Dinda. Okay, yes, like she says, Happy New Week to every one of you out there. Happy New Week. We hope all of your goals for the week are met. And straight into today's entertainment gist. But before we get into it, my name is Olumakaiye. I'll be your host for today's afternoon drive show. And yes, we do want to enjoy the talking. To join the conversation, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, Twitter and on Instagram at Lagoonradio.Ng. You can also call the number 0818243 666. I repeat, 081524366. That is the number to call to be a part of the show this beautiful afternoon. So straight up, we'll be heading over to Sharp to give us the latest happenings from my end. I got on away.
Oh my God, there's so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start from. Of course, I'm going to start from somewhere. Okay, so I'll be starting with, the TV star Praise of BB in Nigeria. So he has come out to say that, dear future wife, if I ever get you so angry or I misbehave, please pull my ears in the house and not on social media. With the, with this emoji, pleading emoji. What is it to that?
Future wife.
I feel like it's cute.
No. Yeah, it's actually cute because I don't know what I was talking to this morning, and I was telling the person, okay, it's about this. Is it Idibia? No, I think we're gonna get there. What I'm trying to say is, you don't have to. Okay, she removed the Idibia from her name on Instagram, and I was like, of course, you don't have to in the first place. The fact that you guys are having issues doesn't mean you should remove it. I think that's the beginning of the feud, and that was what drew people's attention to the whole event. So in this case, I feel this is cute. I mean, you don't have to push everything. Be quick to push everything to social media and for publicity, because we have so many judges, so many prosecutors, so many solicitors on social media. Of course, everybody can be for you, and of course, everybody cannot be against you. So, dear future husband, dear future wife, if you know or I get you angry in any way, joy is here. Don't take it to social media.
Wait, Praise said future wife. I thought he's married. Yeah, he's married when he was in the house.
He has a kid.
He has.
I think he has a kid.
He has a kid, yes.
But he's not officially married, I guess.
Okay, engagement.
Maybe
There was a ring.
Maybe he has a fiancé.
Yeah, I think a
Future,
fiancé.
he's talking to the wife.
He's talking to the wife, talking to her in advance.
Yeah,
Okay,
indirectly.
so we are still fiancé for like 2 years now.
Better not to avoid public casting. So do whatever you want to do inside, low key. Let us.
You don't have to bring everything to
inside
social
Social
media.
media, exactly.
People
It's
are so
family
quick.
problem.
People are so quick to do that, and it's not the best thing to do, because you're already famous. You're already famous, and you don't have to.
No, everybody will have opinion. Even someone that our husband just finished beating her, or that they just finished sharing something, we will have an opinion to advise you on what to do. When I ourselves have not settled what's going on now, it's our own house. So it's fine.
Okay, so there's another one here. Well, we've got some. We've got few comments. Nigerians will always come out to. Okay, so like you said, is he not married? Someone is asking here, which future wife again? Praise. Are you here, or are you her, or you normal? I don't understand in English. I don't know. Are you normal? The English.
Are you high?
Are you high? Okay, are you high? Maybe. Are you normal?
Job.
I'm so confused as you are. Okay, so another one says, Mambi, everybody wants trend, including me. Of course, if you want to trend, people what's trending now is rubbish, nonsense. Do nonsense and see whether you will not trend. You will trend even more than your village people. Give Nigerians few seconds. The moment you post anything, be ready for a backlash or support.
So say yet you are posting this on social media.
What do you expect? Okay, this is another one coming from Tokema Kiwa. Why are you laughing?
Stokes.
Okay, she says on Adesu, I think this is Adesu, at Adesua. He says, took me a while, but I have come to understand that men need a few hours to themselves occasionally. I used to think it was because they were tired, but those people are always thinking of something and they like to do it alone. before sharing. Okay, I still ate it sha. So what are you saying in essence? They need time to themselves, and of course, they still need attention. Men think a lot. So as women, I don't know if you do some thinking. Who doesn't think here? But we understand they've got a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders, and of course they need some time to themselves. But you can never get enough. Women, even if a man gives you all the day, like the whole day, you still complain. But it's part of it. I don't know if you have anything to say to that. Are you that, chingom lady, just come around your guy?
Not really, but I
24/7.
think all of us, like, okay, ladies, we all love attention. Like,
Yes.
just show me you care about me. I watched one movie during weekend. The new wife was complaining that the husband is always about his child. Like, the husband have one child already before getting married. So they are not even married, fiancé, still planning the wedding. So she kind of flare up and was now looking for a way to chase away the daughter, because the guy is always giving the daughter attention, not her. So I think all of us love attention. It's just that we need to come to this understanding that we can't have that attention 24/7. We have other things to do. Like she said, we all need some time to think, like, just be alone. Like, sometimes you just feel like nobody should disturb me. I beg, I want to be on my own. There's time like that, so we can't have it 24/7. As long as you understand that, there won't be problem.
Okay, so I read something online again this morning. I think I'm gonna take a pause here after this one. It's actually a misunderstanding. It's funny with the call and response, the way they're giving it as those. It's between Zubi Michael and Chizzy Alichi, how they've come to brush each other on this movie King of Boys. Have you seen it? Similarly, are you serious?
I watched the part. Well, the parts I've said, like, since everything is not out, so let me cool down. And
Since when?
It's out.
everything.
It's a series.
It's a series, like episode. They said it's only 5 episodes.
Everything came out that
Same.
day.
For
Same
season
time.
1.
For season 1.
I think she wants to wait. She wants to wait to the last season. before she
Exactly. I don't like watching
I
movies
understand.
small. I will be so high.
You're living in the before. Not even 20. I mean, not even 19. How many
Well, I've
century?
seen
What
comments on
century are
social
we in?
media. I feel like
Okay, so Zippy Michael has come out to say a woman can never be king of boys with a love
this
emoji.
guy.
And women cannot see this and keep quiet. Chizzy Alichi has come out to say at Zubi Michael, a woman can be anything and whatever she wants to be. What a man can do, a woman can do better. Oba has my vote. Okay, so Zubi Michael has come out to reply and he says, at Chizzy Alichi, know your category. Local girl. Yeah. Local girl where they copy Oyibo. I will talk to your husband later, not you, darling. No, ndiala. Nonsense and ingredients.
Wow.
If you're Igbo,
Wow.
I'm sure you understand ndiala.
And
Yeah.
someone said it in the comment, said that it actually means mad person something.
Yeah.
Mad person.
Very
no,
insulting.
I watch TV a lot, so I get to learn some words. That ndiala, I know especially this guy. It's not far from his mouth if you watch it.
yeah.
But this is uncalled for, because the first one you used.
Wait, and I never hear the.
Okay, sorry. I'm just surprised.
Okay, so Chizzy Alichi came out to reply. Sorry, Alichi. Sorry for murdering your name. She said, "I said what I said without insult, but because your mama is your mama. Sorry, Pidgin and English
together.
stop together. Yeah, because your mama not train you well, you decide to insult yourself. I will talk to your mother, not you, my darling." So she can teach you manners. Local
God bless you. Like, I love that reply.
you
That's
serious?
the best.
Like,
Like,
are you shut up, friend? See, it's kind of funny, but when she actually when she replied you, she never insulted you.
and she even put an
You guys are just
emoji.
banty
They
words, and you don't have to
insult her, because
insult her by sending her to her husband. Like,
Doesn't
I'm
make
not even.
sense.
I'm not when I'm ready
I'm
to talk
calling
to
her
you.
a mad person.
Yeah.
And I noticed that there's the vote going on social media that they should vote who is their favorite. I think that's why she said Oba has my vote. We're all catching that from
now.
So why you? I like
Okay,
that
so,
reply. That girl get my vote.
I'll try and take some comments because this cannot go by without comments. Okay, so Timila, you're gonna help me with some comments here.
Okay.
But I guess this is who he is in real life. I actually thought he was acting. I don't believe this is who he really is. For him to act this way, this is who he is. Of course, you can't cover. Yoruba will say "iwa." That's character. You can't cover it for very long. It's like smoke. Before you know it, it will have an escape route, and of course, people will see it. Okay, so there's not much, but okay, this one says Zubi passed boundary. I beg, ordinary joke you carry on for head, and that's I'll say it's true. An official assistant said he's been doing too much lately. That's really disappointing. You can actually pass a message without insult, and the rest. He has personal problems with women, and he needs to chill. Yeah, but it's been a while I heard of him. I knew this kind of person because there was gist about him. Sometime it's a very long time. I can't really remember much, but like this comment said, he has problems with women.
Yeah, it's
And
misogynistic.
you really need to take a chill pill. Someone says this is so demeaning. People like this needs to do better. We are past the era of belittling women. I mean, you should have some little respect for women. I mean, just as she said, I'm sure the mother trains him well. Maybe he didn't wait behind to take the concluding part of the training. Kwansala, any comment?
You rounded it up. I'm sure his mom is not proud.
But he needs to
it's not that
tread
they didn't
carefully. He
train
needs
him.
to tread carefully.
Not train himself.
Exactly. They train him, but you don't
Not
accept
take
it. You don't take it. You don't use it.
But whatever I feel you've gone through in the hands of women, I mean, she just if we all decide to treat one another the way we have been treated, okay, because this person is because I've been treated like this by a man or a guy, then of course I won't move on with my life. I won't give other people a chance. Then I have to treat other men. What gives me the impression that all men are the same? Just because we say all men are the same, then definitely all women are the same. But you need to be careful. Because one day, even if you decide not to get married, you will have a child. People like this, if you see who they will marry at the end of the day, it will shock you. It will shock you, and I will not be surprised. So, we move. Like anything for us?
Okay.
Because you're quiet this afternoon. It's unusual.
Yes, I was trying to look at that.
I'm serving around all of the entertainment.
I'm gonna
gist
do my
I
own
have.
back. I'm gonna revenge you. I'm gonna catch
Revenge
you
is
on our
for
way.
God.
Oh.
Similar
Don't
over
worry.
to you.
This kind of revenge is sweet.
Okay, so Erica have a message for just trying to agree. She said the past 1 year rather, sorry, pardon me, I've been working single-minded, almost like a robot, not thinking of how far I've come, just focus on my goals, trying to outdo myself, trying to make everyone around me proud. My life has been on fast forward and it was a lot. It took this toll on me and I had to take a break to heal. And I thought rest was all I needed until a loved one asked me what I would tell the Erica of September 6, 2020. I think that was the day she was evicted. She now said, yeah, I thought about it and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't understand how I had successfully avoided thinking about any of the traumatic experience that had that had I can't find it again.
No, you can. Sorry about that.
Okay, thank you. That had happened to me in the past 1 year. It was a struggle. Think back to those moments of fear and sadness, but I did. I spoke to Erica. I forgave her. I applauded her. I promised her she would be proud of herself in a few months, and she will be surrounded by so much love. I'm healed and I've come so far. I want to thank God, my loved ones, my allies. Words can't describe how much I appreciate you. All my fellow housemates, thank you. I love you all. So I actually like how she built herself up. I like how she just said this is not the end of me. I heard someone say that it's not how many times you fall. Is how far you can stand up, you can pick up yourself and just chase that dream again. I'm actually happy for her, because if she said like, okay, because I'm evicted and I don't have anything, I just the stain will still be there. But now nobody even remember that she was evicted. It'd be like, oh, she went this endorsement, someone signed her, and that's cool. Any comments?
Nothing really from my end. But then straight sharp. Are you fine?
Well, it's a good thing she picked herself, because some majority are actually looking for her downfall because of the way she left the house. But
And her attitude in the house.
yeah, I'm glad she didn't look at that.
And she has
too.
changed.
Yeah,
No, she has actually changed.
that's her business. If she like, she shouldn't. But I feel it's the best for her. This is the best she can do for her. This is the best she can do for herself. 'Cause
Okay, moving on. Nigerian businessman releases point to be added to the National Relationship Jota.
Okay.
Come again.
Okay. I need to get my own daughter. I beg,
businessman
1 minute.
Releases points to be added to the National Relationship Jota. That is, get your own Jota, relationship Jota.
Okay now.
And it says, fix the dinner date on her birthday. If she shows up, then you're on the right path.
Right done.
If she tries to reschedule, then one day you are not the number one. No need to argue. Just bang one door, like use it or something. So I think the idea here is you trying to know if a lady has more than one guy in her life.
You never miss mad ladies.
I swear.
I will give you different birthday days. You say
It's not even birthday day, different time.
different time.
Different time.
You already tell
You
you that
have to
I want to go
already-
and miss my father. This time I will be blah blah. I
They're
beg.
already like that, because I feel like it just feels like talking, because there's no way
Yes.
any girl that is smart can give different guys different time. She say, oh, I'm meeting you at a
Nothing
certain
will
time.
happen.
And not exactly, and nothing will happen. So this is not a good point to be added to the relationship. Oh my god. And looking at the comment section, is from Penny Aruna. She says nobody's advising how we will come together to vote in 2023 election. Relationship nonsense. And he says, what if she decides to do lunch with the other? Miss Holmes has come to say. And when the Adama says, this one just spoil market.
Oh.
So
that's,
girls can be full of so many things. So don't
Exactly.
rely on this at all. At all.
New logic every day.
Okay, so I'm saying something right before me, and it says man brought down from a mast after saying he would jump if his family fails to get him a wife. You're too deep. Okay, I'm gonna run through the story. It says a man in Gombe State on Sunday, September 5, was brought down from a telecommunications mast after saying he would jump if a woman is not married to him by his parent. Are you not a man? But why are you calling this kind of person a man? Well, the man was said to have climbed the telecommunication mast in the central area of Gombe City in the early hours of Sunday in protest at living as a bachelor despite being an adult. An eyewitness told reporters that the young man may have been suffering from depression. Operatives of the fire service, the police, and the Civil Defense Corps appealed to him for over 3 hours to descend the mast, which he obliged. However, in an interview with a correspondent, the man explained that since the death of his father 7 years ago, he has been the one taking care of his mother and family members and was experiencing financial difficulties. But my brothers, that's not enough reason for you to. I mean, you're a man, as the story implies. You're a man, and you should act like one. If you're not man enough, then I feel Eva has something to say. Finally,
Well, I don't want to really accept that you are a man term. You know, he's a human being too. I know there's this stress, there is this demand from men in society to do this and to do that. And you can relate it back to the post that we just read about giving men a time to breathe.
yeah.
The man has no time to breathe. And when people don't have time to breathe like that, it becomes overwhelming. We don't need to forget the fact that he's a human being too. He has feelings. Forget the fact that he's a man. He's also a human being. He has feelings. He thinks. And when somebody overthinks like that, eventually there's a point where you will break and then you begin to think about things that you should not think about. So the fact that he's a man doesn't mean he doesn't have the right to get overwhelmed.
Consola,
Well, for me, I really don't blame his actions, but then because when it comes to marriage and certain ages, there's a kind of pressure that comes from family, from society,
From yourself.
from church, from yourself. People that ought not to counting your age, be helping you to count
From
at a
church is
certain-
too bad.
They'll be helping you to count at a
They'll be
certain
like,
level.
you are still here,
Brother,
Oh.
so. When are we seeing your wife? now?
Hey,
When
when
are
are
you
we buying
bringing
actual
her?
B? I think this is the new trend now. Anytime your friend just message you, hi, I'll be like, hey, when are we getting actual B? I'll be like, what up? Are you
I'll just
chasing
block
me?
you.
So there's so many pressure associated with marriage these days that's led
That's
so
why
many
some people prefer to
into-
keep their life private.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even
Not
with
because they don't want to
private, even with being private, people still
When
be
I- when
counting
I-
it for you.
When I say private, not private, like they don't just
Not
when they are ready,
secrecy.
they'll let you know. Don't poke nose, don't push it. They tell you straight up.
But the fact that people will keep acting
Yes,
is
they
inevitable.
will. Some people don't know
No
boundaries
matter
at
how
all.
intro-
They don't
being
have
intro-
boundaries.
You don't know. You
Introvert
don't know.
you are.
Some people are just.
It's like me seeing you. I see that you don't talk, you don't flow in church, for instance. There's no when the year to come and meet to pay. When they say that
You know,
time is
some
going.
people can be so rude that they're gonna put you in your place, and you will not even have that mind to go meet them.
Eh,
But
that's
another
other
person
friends,
will
other
come.
people
Still
will
keep
do it.
going.
How many people do you want to put in their places?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And there's some people you can't even put there. You just be
You
like,
you accept
understand.
it like that. You dig.
So I feel like this leads to a lot of depression and maybe suicidal thoughts. So I'm glad that he didn't die, right?
no.
So I'm glad that it didn't end to death and it was not the end.
who would
of
not
his
marry
life.
him now?
Certainly, someone would have seen him on that mast.
So
The right person for him would have seen him there. So I'm sure
Okay.
that he's waiting.
Stop
Okay.
saying Nigeria isn't working. There's power in the tongue. Boss Mustafa.
yeah.
Kainsala,
Well,
you have
it's
something to
actually
say?
right.
Okay.
Well, one person after the other. Koinsola.
No.
No, boss
So what's
boss
that?
came
Okay,
boss
boss
said,
said.
something.
She's coming with the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you asked the question.
Yes, nah.
Of course, we know there's power in the tongue.
But we have to be sincere. We know that Nigeria is not working, so we don't have to lie to ourselves.
Hey.
Yes, nah. But we can only pray. But we have to say the truth that Nigeria is not working.
It's not working the way we
Want?
It is not working anyway. Anyway.
You decided to scatter the cable.
I'm still trying to beat around the bush, so it will look as if we are all
Oh,
face. I mean, putting our end in the same basket. I be sorry. I
Well,
don't- that
it's true.
proverb
Let's
is
be
somehow.
praying for. We know it's not working, but let's be praying for Nigeria.
Well,
Okay, well for me, we know that there's power in the tongue.
yes,
but then
there is.
For us to face reality,
Hey, everybody's facing reality. Oh.
for us to face reality,
I'll not go with two people today. You should come and beat me.
the government we have is not making Nigeria work.
Another.
It's not making it work. That's the
another
basic
angle.
of all
It's
this.
not making. I won't say Nigeria will work. Nigeria can be as USA has its problems,
Yeah,
Canada
of course,
has its
of
problems.
course, of course.
but irrespective
All over.
of this, the citizens are not alarming. There's no insurgency. Fine, we may not be aware of the primary things that go on, but then it's not. There's no so much agitation in the land. There's no. The poverty rate is not there. Even though we know people that they
Yeah.
are poor, or they are middle class, but it's not as deep as this Nigeria, and that is why every average Nigerian is having a negative feeling or word about Nigeria. Personally, if you tell me to say one or two things about Nigeria, well, I
I
don't
don't even know
know
what
how
to
to
say.
because the negativity I will say will be more than the positivity.
Of course, if you ask if you ask a 1-year-old child, don't let me exaggerate, a 5-year-old,
exactly
simple question about Nigeria. Of course, he or she's going to start with the negative
negative aspects.
story of Nigeria.
So
Like,
much.
So and
likewise, older
older
persons.
people, exactly. So the government has a part to play. So as
Of course, they always have a part to play because they're living comfortable life, and that's why this man is coming out. I know there's power in the tongue. I'm not disputing that, but yes, sir, you are. It is working for you.
and I don't blame him if he's someone or part of people that they've abducted their children. Honestly speaking, you won't come out to say that.
That's why I said it's working
It's
for
because
him.
probably maybe he's in an high place. It's not facing what minority or majority are facing.
Oh,
Someone that they kidnap his or her daughter and is still waiting for government to intervene.
It's
That
even
kind of
Tell him
person
Nigeria
cannot
is
preach to the
working.
it's
person
even
not
during
to
his
curse
birthday that
Nigeria.
he said that.
So I feel like it's
This
it's
is
exciting.
okay.
Well, this coming from Boss Mustafa, the secretary to the government of the federation. SGF, yes. Come out,
Nigeria
tell
is
Nigeria.
working.
Stop saying the country is not working for them. But yes, sir, like I said, it's working for you, sir.
Is it working? It is working.
Not your suit that you're wearing, because I cannot call it coat. It is a suit. And speaking during an event to celebrate his 65th birthday on Saturday, Mustafa said, no. Mustafa said, expiring the tongue, adding that what people say about the country is what they get. Excuse
No. What we are saying about the country is what it
we're
is.
getting.
Then if it's like
It's
that, what
it
happened
is.
to all
It
the
is what is
prayer?
happening that is making us say all these things.
If it's what we say, it's
Within
what we get. What happened to all the prayer we have been praying, especially for this cathedral? We have been praying. All churches have been praying everywhere. So why are we not getting the result of our prayer?
What happened? You seem personal about this issue.
No,
Yeah,
the way
just
he said that,
as
the
this,
way
I
it is,
listened to
Sha.
a sermon yesterday, and the preacher was like, we have over 2,000 pastors, and in China we have just the lesser number of technology companies there, and of course they are living fine. Now come to this country upon all the kabashing and the praying. See, faith, I mean, prayer and work. Prayer, faith, work. You don't just pray and you won't do anything about it. We are praying. What is the government doing? Government didn't want you to work, and we can't just keep praying.
I mean, with the personally, if they, I don't know. I honestly, I don't.
We
really
can only
see
pray and have faith. That
I don't
things-
see the need for. God forgive me. Pray for Nigeria in our prayers, honestly. Because if you tell me to, at that point, if you tell me pray for Nigeria, I pray for myself.
We've prayed
Before.
enough for Nigeria. Let's start
Because I
working.
feel like
Nigeria.
what we've been praying for, like not even
Even the Bible said God will bless your hand work, like the work of your hand. Not God will just bless you. It's what you do that God will bless.
The Bible
So-
says faith without work. He said it's
It's dead.
categorical. He said it's dead.
Dead.
So we've been praying in this
We're
country. We've
praying,
prayed
but
enough. Please
the
start
people that-
working.
And of course, we're praying. We're doing our own parts. But if the neck is bad, of course, the whole
The
body
head cannot
is
be
messed
balanced,
up.
exactly.
So, Mr.
stuff.
Secretary to the
Maybe it's going to help us to tell them.
Federation.
Faith without works is dead.
See, the man is looking fresh.
Like,
It's working for him now.
In milk.
The country is working for him.
okay.
I'm
may have
not
something
tasted
for it.
poverty like that.
There's a message from Simi. Simi. She said, don't just call me when you need me. Call me sometime to see if I need you.
Very important.
He said, to be honest, it's okay if you don't call me to check on me if we are not close. Life happens. Life is complex. People have too much going on to be mad about certain things.
Honestly.
So, bro, do what you can. But, like, that but have like 5T. If you do call people, but only when you be needing some, don't do that. I'm not talking about once or even twice, because shit happens. But if you do it often, read always. Don't do that. Nobody wants to be treated like that. That's something.
Honestly, it's very true. Like so
Exactly.
many people comment, like enter my DM and message me. Oh, you don't even talk to me. You don't even
I
answer.
don't talk to you. You can't
And
talk
I'm
to
like,
me.
you know, no, there's an angle to that message though. At that point,
Oh, okay.
you're coming definitely to ask for something.
Yeah.
But you're coming with a defense. Me, I didn't ask for.
Trying to guilt trip you.
Exactly,
That's what
and
it
I'm like,
does.
do you even know what I'm facing? Do you know what I'm going through? Do you know what I've been doing? Or did you ask? Oh, sorry, oh, you haven't checked up on me in a while. Hope you are good. But you are messaging me to ask for something, to ask for my favor. But you are not making me feel guilty that I don't ask of you. I'm not available.
Just go straight to your point.
Exactly.
Just go straight to the point.
One of the
honestly.
comments said, please don't call me at all. Whether I need you or you need me.
Honestly, because if by time, and there's people that will go all the way to dragging you not calling them, they'll drag it, but there's no time for all those. If you chat someone that has not messaged you in 5 months, just move on and try to fill in the gap like nothing even happened.
Just say I'm checking on you. Just
Exactly.
exactly like that. Don't come and be saying that if you have forgotten about
And
me.
who
I'll
says
be like,
if I didn't check up on you, you can't check up on me?
Honestly
exactly.
speaking,
I don't
I
know,
don't know which
where that
law.
was started.
Or some
We
people
both
say,
have phones.
or
The
some
both
people
of
will
us
tell
have
you that
phones.
I deliberately did not check up on you
Oh,
because
to
you not
see.
check up on me. I'm like,
You say what?
So let's both be deliberate.
Honestly,
Keep the same energy.
Let's
no?
keep it that way.
it is well.
Yeah. Even in the world. Coinsola, do you have something for us? You've been
Yep.
quiet today.
I have a
It's
lot,
unlike
though.
you.
No, I wanted it to you guys to bring up everything
Yeah,
you had
a
on
joker.
board. So, this one is a pastor. So, Pastor Fashikpe addresses men. And he says, Dear kings, if she opens her leg for you, she's not your wife.
Okay.
Close them back and shock the devil. You remember, I'm like, how many men can do this? How many? How many? How many? How many men? Not talk of men of God.
I'm thinking.
Although she's talking to kings, though. So if you know that you're a
If you're a
king,
king,
she's talking
yeah.
to you. The guy is
Someone
talking
even
to
said, "Thank God, King, no do my name."
See them.
That's
Like them.
definitely a guy talking. Because
Abi?
any average guy cannot see a lady averagely on, like, I won't say not well dressed, but averagely not well dressed, and will not be moved or will not be carried away. Let alone when you're having intimacy with a lady. Is it easy to resist? Especially for men. So I feel like you should tell them the right thing to do. So they
Someone said, my daughter no fool. You should have said this before. So I would know. You see, guys, only God can help.
exactly. But I just feel like this sends a message to the ladies. For me, that's what I feel. It sends a message to the ladies that girls that feel like, if you've not gone down with a guy, or if a guy is asking you for, let's make out, if he feels like, because there's some guys that think that, if I want to marry you, because I'm talking from personal experience though. There was a guy I was into, and he was just like, you don't have experience. And I'm like, experience in what? In what aspect of experience do you need me to have? He said, I cannot get married to you, and I'll just be teaching you things. I said,
Okay, so he's
said-
actually looking for someone that already try everything.
You get that is already
He just come ahead that learn, so you just come and just.
I mean, I'm a novice. He said you should teach me. I said, you know what? I'm not doing it. I don't want to learn anything. Is it by force? So it was not like. So I now had another conversation with another guy. It was like, most guys prefer ladies that are not novice, that are not mature. I said, I didn't know. That it's better I close my leg. Yeah, it's not a do or die affair. So I feel like this is a lesson for girls. If a guy promises you back for ground, money for one, it's not a compulsory thing. It's not until you do that.
Where did you learn that slang?
Like that's what they say now.
Oh, okay.
So
Back for
Okay,
hand,
so
front for
pay
ground.
for you to
I've
know that
heard it.
slang. Hey, okay.
I
Wait,
just
let's
found out
be
the
clear.
meaning recently.
Back for hand, money
money
for
for
ground.
money for hand, back for ground.
See
Don't
them,
mind
see
Shab.
them.
Shab is catching
See
craze.
them.
So that is what he was up to there. But it's a good piece for the ladies and the guys. Apparently.
If I don't trust you after what happened here, no.
Another one.
Even you, boss.
We
So
know
you
it
two, you
now.
know. Me, I don't know.
It's everywhere.
I want
Me,
to
I
let
don't
you
know
I
it
don't
too.
see in my
I knew
hair.
it a
I
very
can't
long
even
time
hear
ago.
it.
I
I
don't
just
know
did not
it
know the
too.
meaning until recently.
Shey.
But
So have you heard it? Have you heard it now? Have you heard it?
I
Sha?
still don't hear it. I close my ear.
Money for hand, back for ground.
Okay, and this is another one for media personality Mariah Brown. If speaking your truth on social media gives you peace, by all means do it. And this is quite controversial because in the spot of Two Faces issue, family saga that is currently going on, that so many celebrities have been reacting to that. You shouldn't have brought a family issue to social media, and this person is coming out to tell you that if this will give you peace, say it.
How can social media give peace?
Question.
Yes, some people support.
Yes.
So
very
what?
majority-
Social media.
How can
social media give you peace?
The thing is, this peace thing they were talking about is quoted as validation. So when you have a problem and you go online and the majority of people support you,
Yeah,
and you get that validation from a lot of people, you'll be happy. So I think that's what she's trying to say.
Okay.
And she says, before I am misquoted, I am not saying it's okay to spill your family secret on social media. Oh, great. My point is, many women are beaten, battered, and bruised. Yet they are asked to resolve it in private when the perpetrators are consoled. So if shouting on social media helps you, please do. Sharing problems to family, friends, church members, club members on social media are all platforms. choose the one you find the most therapeutic. Sikina. So, well, she's right. For the case of abuses and violence, try to voice out rather than being quiet. I feel like this is the whole point of what she's trying to say.
Okay.
Enough is enough.
Are you?
Yeah. Have
Okay,
a
so-
lot. Carry on.
Still on the matter of Zubi Michael and Chizi Alichi, he has come out to say again, we know they forgive. Well, Zubi Michael writes after being infantilized by Chizi Alichi, who he insulted during an argument. Okay, let's take a quick run through of the story. Zubi Michael has shared a cryptic post on his Instagram page just after being infantilized by Chizi Alichi, who he insulted during an argument over a woman being the king of boys. It was reported earlier that after Zubi resorted to insult by calling Chizi a local girl who copies white people during the argument, she fired back. So, in a post shared after the exchange, wrote, "We know they forgive you." Veteran actress Patience Izoko, who was in the comment section of the post, wrote, "I beg, forgive you." Okay, I don't understand. Who is begging for your forgiveness? One, who do you want to forgive?
I think that he's trying to threaten her, trying to make her feel.
Okay, so
This guy,
okay, what he's trying to say is, after all these things, don't expect me to forgive you.
Are you serious?
That's what I'm asking. Who needs to forgive me?
forgiveness? So I go carry his forgiveness. Go where to buy something. I beg you should get out.
Oh yeah, help us. Okay, well, I have another one here in the meantime. While Timilen is getting ready. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so Daddy Freeze about Boma, I saw a post where a woman said that, "I thought you're gonna be one of the top 5, but you went ahead to eat the forbidden food." different coming from different people, and Daddy Freeze has come out to say, "Work on yourself," because he condemns Boma for being a kiss and tell. If you understand what that means, I don't know. Maybe people can
You
help me because I
understand.
don't know anything
You
here
really
today.
don't know anything, I see.
I think I need to get my jot on.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, he says he has come out to criticize the BB Niger housemate for kissing and telling. The media personality reacted after Boma took to Twitter to apologize to Nigerians for his actions in the house. The deed has been done.
Honestly.
Exactly. But
Even the lady is not even.
That's what I want to say. That
Exactly.
him
She
Chebi
doesn't
him
have
come
a
out and
big deal.
apologize and say, "Okay, I did this thing. No, forgive me." The guy said that 5 days. I don't understand who is
So now they are whatever is contradicting.
Aside, I just feel like
Exactly.
at the end of the day, as time goes on, Tega will be the one to blame. Because
She's
Boma
a
has
woman.
come out straight. Exactly.
Yeah.
She's
Exactly.
a
And
woman.
And
I
she has
used to
nothing
the
on
mistake.
the
You that
ground.
you know that if you come out, you say you're acting scripts. You should have just tell the guy in the house. If at all.
But it doesn't seem to me like they are.
It's not in scripts now.
No, it's
Maybe
not. She just used that one
Tega
to
is saying
the
another
code.
thing. Boma is saying another
She
thing.
just used that one to
Should
the
have just
code.
talked to him rather. Okay, this is what we are going to say when we reach outside. So
Let me
it will
read
not
what he
contradict.
posted on his Instagram page. He says, "You have to make mistakes to find out who you aren't. You take the action, and this insight follows. You don't think your way into becoming yourself. I take full responsibilities for my actions, and I am sorry. It only get better from here." She cannot. I'm telling you, people are gonna get past this guy.
Exactly.
They are
The
doing
fact that
that
he has
already.
come out to apologize, but
Yeah.
for this lady, forget it. They're still coming for her.
It's still giving
So
us
Daddy Freeze
context.
says what I can't get over is the gossiping, snitching, and the kissing and telling. Work on yourself, bro. Well,
But
that's
then we still have so many strong-hearted people that refuse to forgive you. Cheap and affordable deals on Instagram has said, "Do you have to sleep with someone else's wife for you to discover your talents and potential?"
oh shit.
And that was deep.
That was the deep.
And someone says, "We know 1 year married Tega. He's not a do or that.
The tiger tell you she's
After all,
divorced?
it was a
It was a script.
script,
It's
and
script.
he was willing.
No, on his own side, nothing in the script.
Willing, no, on her side it was a script, so it's not a do or die matrimony.
Tega already say her husband is a bad boy. bad
The bad
boy,
girl,
bad guy.
yeah.
Let me
bad
take a
guy.
comment here. This one says, according to Angel, Boma okra don't dry now. Dry stew it be now. I don't understand that picture.
Like
Pigeon is too strong.
Both
is
say.
okra is not.
You have to translate. Because this Eri, please
But
translate.
we are listening.
Exactly, we are listening.
We are listening
Oh,
now.
okay. Boma okra don't dry now.
She I don't know. She's still shining.
Nah, dry stew it be now. Oh yeah. Please help me.
Translate. We are waiting now.
Thank you.
Okay, in the house. While it was in the house, he said it's an okra, which means that like it's not dry, like it moves, like
Very
people
smoothly.
and people are attracted to him, something like that. So that's what
That's what
Well,
you're
yeah.
smiling
trying to
with.
say.
So is it your crush?
That your
Magnet. Sorry.
That your okra is not dry, yo.
Oh my god, these people are just hilarious. Oh.
So,
Okay.
do you have anyone? I should go ahead. Okay, so I have another one from activist BC Alimi. He asks a rhetorical question. And it says, you know he is gay, but you still married him. One. You know something, you knew something is off, but you still married her. Two. Well, you should have an handkerchief waiting to dry your tears. Must you marry though? So it's asking a question because I feel like this is talking about red flags in relationship.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
you
yeah.
see a red flag, you still go ahead
still
with the
go ahead.
marriage. Be it an health red flag or conversational red flag or violence and all of that, and you still go ahead. Like, and then you now say you will not fight and get it all to social media. So it's just saying that when you're in a relationship, where you're in a marriage, try to observe your red flags because it's important. You can't, as a lady, you can't say be able to change a guy's character, or you can't say be able to change your partner's behavior. Those are things that you cannot change for life. So don't try to work on anybody's behavior or whatever habit he or she exhibits while in a courtship or relationship. So try to either lay them off or be cool as friends. So that is so that you not cry at the end of the day. So that's the advice is trying to give.
I guess Simile has something for us.
She's
It's like
giggling.
you're smiling like this.
No,
I don't
it's the
understand.
comments from the
Comments on this story.
Yes.
Okay.
I can
Oh,
see a
say-
lot.
After all this to the advice, I go still do it in my mind.
I must marry.
I must marry, and my marriage gonna work.
That's it. God bless you. Who is that?
Lexi.
No, they are not saying your marriage is not going to
To
work.
work, yeah.
Yeah,
He knows. He's just saying,
But
after
it's
all
just
your
saying, like,
advice,
I'll
me,
still
I'll still
do
do what's
it.
on my mind. I'm going to get married, and my marriage is going to work.
We'll see. The person will tell us when the time comes.
No,
Yeah,
I
she
wish
may
you
not
were
social media
so
judges.
honest, because
She
you
may
see,
not
it's-
tell us
it's not
so.
everything on social media you take.
Yeah.
If you're
Definitely,
wise.
it's not everything.
But some people they jump on anything because this person is my favorite celebrity.
My
This
role
person is
model. My
your
mentor.
your tormentor. You jump on everything he
Your
says
mentor.
or she says.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I just want to say advice every day. Just adore full. Hey.
Lay out
it is
something
well.
for us.
And it says, when
Okay.
the Adama says, most times they don't get to know till they are married, which is very true. But
Of-
then, I feel like if you court, date each other, there are things that you should have seen.
I don't want to know how long or how much time you spend together. You can't escape it. I mean, you can't.
I mean, how long can somebody pretend? I want to really know.
That's it.
For
That's
how
why I
long
said-
can somebody
That's
pretend?
why I said it doesn't matter how long you've spent together, courting,
Yeah.
dating, courting. Once you get married, my sister, you're gonna see some
It's a
things
total
that
bug.
That you
you're
not
gonna see some
even
things
see
that are
that
strange to you.
courtship.
And
It'd be
you
like-
yourself, you're gonna portray some character, some things that he has never
Never
seen
seen
in you.
before.
So that's it. That's
So
why I said
sometimes we don't even have those red
character
flags.
is like a smoke. It's like smoke. I don't know how much you want to cover it. Of course, it's gonna trigger you, and that thing you've been hiding from him while you guys are dating or
you
you're
display.
courting.
The thing is, when we actually
Because
get
you already
married
have
to
you
anybody
you
we
people
want,
already
you feel
assured.
relaxed.
You have that
Yes, you feel
assurance.
relaxed. You
You're
feel
not
like
going
whatever
anywhere.
you
So
do now.
here, with that here,
Yeah.
anything you bring, I give it to you.
So
Anything I give,
sometimes
you accept it.
Those red flags are not really in the relationship. It is when you get married, you start seeing
Some
those
are
red
there.
flags.
Some are there.
Some are actually in the relationship.
Yes.
For instance,
some
what
are-
I tell people is, if you have a guy now, like you're cutting, and the guy is stylishly beating you.
Stylishly.
Eating care.
No,
Silently
stylishly.
tapping your cheeks.
Exactly.
Are you okay?
That's not turn to real injury. That's not turn to real injury. But then
Oh
it's
my
already,
goodness,
any little thing, argument
Sister,
here
I
and
don't
there.
like
Already.
Mhm.
There's nothing you want to do about it. When you guys fight when you're married, it turns to a big thing. That is
And the
that
thing
is a red flag.
I used to say that any
That's
guy
a
that will
major
not
red
even
flag for me.
listen to your own opinion, that always believe that it's my own, you
If
should
you
do.
try work on it, if
Exactly.
it works for a while,
Forget
you're still
to-
quoting. If you guys are able to curb it, I mean, if you guys are able to work on it, don't even curb it. Work on it. If it
Can that
works,
kind of
fine.
thing
If
be
it doesn't work,
can it be
don't
calmed down?
push it.
Can it be
Yeah.
calmed
Because it's gonna get worse.
Because it's like
That's why I said don't curb it. Work on it because it's gonna get worse.
Even working on
Worst.
it, sef,
Oh my worst. Oh, they're my worst.
even the working on it.
And it's gonna-
A
and
guy
it's gonna
in a
become
relationship
it's gonna
is
become a
saying,
disaster.
"Oh, do this, do that." When
and
you
you
not
try
get
to explain,
married,
you be like, I said you should do this, and this is what you must do.
remember the problem.
Calm down.
And you have to come to a compromise now.
Eh?
Come on.
Ah.
You have to come to a compromise
You
with your
definitely
partner.
come to a compromise, but in a relationship,
not
I'm
at that
supporting you
level.
people
Yeah,
now.
she's saying that
That you have to come
we
to a
have to
compromise.
discuss
Doesn't have to
and
be.
listen
This
to
is
my
what I
own-
want all the
listen
time.
to-
Of
there
course,
are
you
some
have your own
guys.
choice.
It's
of-
just like the issue of a lady when she gets married. A lady telling her husband she wants to work, and the husband saying she should not work.
all of this we're supposed to have discussed and for courtship now. Why
You
would
would
you
even
get married
know.
before discussing
you
with
would
your
know.
so-called no?
A man that wouldn't want a lady to work, do you have what it takes for me to survive? Do you have what it takes from, like, if I
Yeah,
come
don't
to
mind
you,
though.
I need a check of 150,000 naira. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
A guy
mind.
that doesn't want you to work, you would have seen it. You would automatically
Well, we
first
all
time, he will
have
be telling you
different goals,
stylishly.
yes.
He will
But
tell
I
you.
just know it's
yeah,
me,
true.
full housewife.
If he's okay, if he's well to do, and once I come to you that, oh, I need 200,000 naira, my friend want to do party. If you have money for all those things, because those things you do, then you would realize that you really
You
need to work.
work. So
But
you can
if
be
he is
taking
that kind of
money
person that
yourself.
doesn't care, he's ready to give it to you. Why not? If you're wise, you have a business. on the
Exactly.
side.
You have a
You
business.
doesn't have to know. You don't have to have a shop. You don't have to go to the office.
Right.
Do something.
Make money
Things are
low-key
going on online
and
now.
get your bag.
Things are
Doesn't
going
have
on,
to be
yes.
loud.
You don't even have to use your name. You wouldn't even know you're the one. You're marketing for someone.
And you're
Maybe
making
they
your
sell
own
land.
money
You
too.
wouldn't know. You won't even sniff it. You can't even smell it. So just be wise as a woman. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah. So yeah, it's from actor Femi Jacobs. Okay, someone said, "Man, I hate when one Nigerian musician makes stride, and their followers start comparing and mocking passive rivals. Come on, more than one star can exist in the sky. It's getting too toxic." So actor Femi Jacob now replied that a people grown on scarcity will
What's a
always. That's why I'm like, okay.
Groomed.
A people grouped on scarcity will always have a traumatic response to everything. Everything someone gains is a loss to someone else. Every time someone wins or they win, they immediately assume that someone will feel a loss. It's poverty, and poverty is a mindset. Mawu. Hey, okay now. This is directed to fans.
the fans, exactly.
Yes, fans is actually the problem. I don't think these people are even in
They are the
competition
ones
with
driving
themselves.
these
They are the
people.
one driving this rival. This like this one is
the
better than
rivalry,
this
yeah.
one. This one is better than this one. This one.
It's
Fans.
expected. They can't fight the fight on their own. Left to them, everyone is their fan, and of course, everyone cannot like you. But still, they don't have a choice. They don't know who doesn't like. It is only you and me that knows. Oh, you come out to counter this person, and of course, I'll come out to counter it. Like, this person is my mentor.
Mentor.
You don't have to talk. You don't have to talk him down. You don't have to talk. I mean, you don't have to lash at him on social media. I mean, you don't have to come out to talk nonsense about him. And that's where the rivalry starts. That's where the fight, the feud starts. They can't fight. They don't even know who is fighting for them. They don't.
Exactly.
And finally, before we draw the curtains for today's afternoon drive show, this says, "Our first son is not my biological child." OAP Nedu makes stunning revelations as he shares DNA test reports. This is part of what we are talking about. Keep your private, your family life private and off social media.
These people have been having
what?
issues since last week.
I don't know.
But then, should
No, say something if you have anything.
Like the woman fucked up. When you know you have this kind of skeleton in your cupboard, Why coming out? Because she saw that someone actually came out to call her husband out, so she feel like, okay, let me call him out to and see.
Call me, I call you.
And see, she not shot herself in her.
Shot herself in the leg.
Nigerians, even myself, I couldn't believe it. Because this story says Nigerians couldn't believe the years. Myself, I couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it.
It couldn't have been believed.
Shortly after he was called out by his ex-wife, media personality, Nedu has taken to social media to share his own side of the story. The actor denied physically to violate anybody, including his ex-wife, while adding that their marriage was one plagued one with a lot of issues. So after sharing the DNA report is up, I'm not your father, you are not my child.
No
The
baton.
father, you are not my
No
child.
baton.
It has finished.
It is finished.
It is finished.
Okay.
So he says, I'm appealing to my ex-wife to remember her kids and not to continue on this path she has chosen, as the internet never forgets. And they will one day grow up to deal with the mess she has created so far.
The man gets sense.
What a closing remark.
He's the
Man
one
gets
that
sense.
he has passed now.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Everyone.
boy in the near future, you should see his DNA on internet. He wants to become president of the world. Okay, and on this note, to be drawing the curtains here and now.
Some people will just save it on their phone now.
Definitely.
They will just keep
Why
it
do you
there.
think
I
things
don't
just
understand.
pop up on Twitter or social
Exactly.
media?
People
People
dig.
keep records and they dig.
So join us same time tomorrow from the hours of 1:30 to 3 p.m. West African time for another beautiful and exciting episode of Afternoon Drive Show here on Lagoon Radio. Thanks for staying connected. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us on the show this afternoon. Let's see if you have any comments on my social media. Nothing for now. Okay, so thanks for joining me, Bosse, Favor, Sharp, and Timile on the show. Thanks to my producer, Favor. She's been doing as the producer of life. And my name is Olumakaiye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Gathering unity one more time. My God.